Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns. Did you guys know that Baker Mayfield is still a Cleveland Brown? He is still listed on the roster. Obviously, he hasn't shown up to OTAs or postseason workouts or phase 2 of the workouts or anything to that effect because obviously he is all the intentions are that he is going to get traded, right? Or cut or released or something. The Cleveland Browns better do this sooner than later because the value of Baker Mayfield is quickly depleting. If this deal does not get done before the draft, no team is going to want Baker Mayfield, unfortunately. I think Baker Mayfield has a lot of upside in the NFL. He did great things for Cleveland, right? I mean, obviously last season he was injured and they missed the playoffs, but the year before that, you guys were in the playoffs. Like, how all of a sudden are you guys hating on Baker Mayfield all of a sudden so bad? He literally put his body on the line for you guys all last season, playing with a torn labrum in his shoulder. That is painful. But the Carolina Panthers have expressed more interest than not of getting Baker Mayfield, and quite frankly, that seems to be the only plausible spot for Baker Mayfield to go. Because if you look around the league, the Seahawks just signed Geno Smith, obviously, so they have two quarterbacks there. They have Drew Lock, and then they have Geno Smith. Let's look at the Chicago Bears. They have obviously Justin Fields. They have Nick Foles, and then they signed Trevor Siemian. Excuse me. Really, the only other plausible place that I can think of Baker Mayfield going to is someplace like Kansas City and being a backup. I mean, knowing damn well you will be a backup to Patrick Mahomes, because I don't think Baker Mayfield is better than Patrick, obviously. Kansas City Chiefs do have Chad Henne as a backup, and unfortunately he is old. He's 35, 36 years old. I don't know how old he is, but he is old. He's been in the league forever, longer than Tom Brady. It seems like. So the Cleveland Browns need to act on Baker Mayfield now. We are 2 days before the draft. By the time you're seeing this on Belly Up, we're 1 day before the draft, and it's time. Cut ties, move on. Right now, the highest value for Baker Mayfield is happening right now. Every minute you do not trade him or release him, the value of Baker Mayfield goes down. That is just the way it is. But unfortunately, I don't think Baker Mayfield will ultimately be in the NFL this season, which is a shame. Baker Mayfield is he's a good quarterback in the NFL. If the Kansas City Chiefs, my Kansas City Chiefs, did not have Patrick Mahomes, I would love Baker Mayfield. The Detroit Lions would probably love Baker Mayfield. Hell, the San Francisco 49ers would probably love Baker Mayfield, but they're married to Jimmy G for another season, and they drafted Trey Lance. Like, Baker Mayfield is better than a lot of quarterbacks that are currently starting on teams, but unfortunately, it is just the way the cookie crumbles. So Carolina Panthers need to act on Baker Mayfield now. Actually, they don't need to act on Baker Mayfield now. They can get him probably for pennies on the dollar after the draft, but the Cleveland Browns need to act of trading Baker Mayfield right now. This is just causing a rift in the locker room. It's causing a cancer. It is a bad look for everybody. But then on the flip side of that coin,